My name is Richard Burke and I run a company called Resilience Matters. And Resilience Matters has quite a lofty goal, and what its goal is to reduce stress in the workplace. I set up this clinic called Safe Harbour and it's been open now 11 years where we help people with anxiety disorders and depression, all those different things. The first thing we do is we do an organisational audit. We'll do a survey on your company, and from that you'll get an action plan to see where the organisational stressors are coming from. Are there too many demands on people? Do they have enough control over how they do their work? Is communication structured correctly? And these core areas are very, very important because they're the areas that actually squeeze the individual. Resilience Matters is where I go into organisations and I look at where the stress is and we put steps in place to fix it. And then I also teach people how to manage their own stress response. It's designed to give people an experience about how they will actually feel when they're stressed and how they can actually drop that stress down in practical ways. Now, the organisation will squeeze you, and every organisation has stress because that's just the way it is. All stress is self-induced. And some of you are sitting there going, I haven't met my boss. Right? But all stress is self-induced. Remember, regardless of what the squeezing is, whether it's your boss or your partner or your kids or your in-laws or money or whatever it is, regardless of what the squeezing is, it's your reaction. Successful, resilient people talk about things that are happening, and they also look into the future in a positive way. I want people who work hard but go home to their family happy. Because when you go home, you take it out on your family. Why? Because they're the only people who will take it from you. Won't they? And you'll talk about work, and you'll talk about Johnny that you hate, and you'll talk about the same stuff. You should never have those conversations at home. You relax by telling your subconscious mind to relax. What does a surgeon say to himself when this man goes into a critical mode right in the middle of brain surgery? What does he say to himself? He's not saying, oh my God, you should never become a surgeon. You only barely passed your exams. He doesn't know this. And you've heard this before, and it's that your mind is like an iceberg. Conscious mind can do about 5 activities. Conscious mind's toolbox is logic and willpower. Your subconscious mind can do about 30 billion things every second. It runs every single system in your body. But your subconscious mind is like the hard drive of your computer that has no intelligence. You keep describing to yourself all these negative things, and your subconscious mind starts to build an image of what you look like, and it puts a feeling attached to it. People go, I don't know why you don't feel good about yourself. It's because of how you talk to yourself. Elephants form herds. You're a herd. It's the same word for a team. The key to a team is relationships, where people connect based on how many kids do you have, what you do in your holidays, real, ordinary human relationships. That for me is the holy grail of learning and development, because you're actually making a physical change in a person's life. And it's gone from they can't do it to now they can do it. We won the National Training Awards last year for the work we did with Genzyme. Their absenteeism levels dropped by 30% and their visits to the nurse dropped by 18%, which was fantastic. For me, for the first time for such a soft skills intervention, it shows hard business results between cause and effect. That intervention on itself resulted in us winning the National Training Awards last year.